afternoon, Brian McKay with the City of Ocala Recreation and Parks Department. I've been with the city for just about 13 years now. Parks Operations Supervisor. It means I have responsibilities where I supervise 2 crews. One crew is the projects crew. It's a 3-man group that goes out in the parks and pretty much any of the playgrounds that you see, the sidewalks in the park, they do all that work. And then also I have a total of 5 rangers, 2 downtown rangers, and the other 3 are park rangers. So they handle all the enforcement in the parks, which pretty much entails enforcement of the park rules, taking care of the animals in the park, any injured wildlife, checking on pavilion rentals, minor maintenance, just being the eyes and ears of the parks, and making sure everybody's out having a good time and playing safe. Projects crew, we're definitely passionate on what we do. We love making, building things, making things, and just seeing the community come out and enjoy it. There's nothing better than putting in a new playground, getting it done, we're ready to open it, and then just seeing the families come out and enjoy it. I mean, that's the best thing in the world, seeing something like that. The Rangers, they're passionate about, all the citizens in Ocala. They're passionate about the wildlife in the parks, making sure they're not hurt. Biggest pet peeve on their part is if you're out in the parks fishing, make sure if you got, leftover fishing line, hooks, put them in a monofilament tube, which are out in the parks located in all the areas that have the ponds. White PVC tubes, got a little cap on the front. Just put all your discarded fishing line and hooks inside that, and it'll help the animals out in the park so they don't get caught up in it. So the Rangers, they're actually out in the park, and they're making sure that the parks are, a safe place to play, making sure everybody's having a good time. And if you ever see one of them out, don't be afraid, walk up to them, have a conversation. Very knowledgeable staff, and they're out in the parks, you'll see them. Favorite part of the job? Every day something new. One day we're building a playground, maybe pouring concrete. Another day we're rescuing a bird. There's always something different going on, so it's never the same thing every single day. I am Brian, and I am Recreation and Parks.
Perfect.
My name is Andrew Corbello, and I'm a park ranger here for the City of Ocala, and I've been a park ranger for a year.
Perfect.
Park rangers here for the City of Ocala, they are responsible for protecting and enforcing the rules of the park. We protect wildlife in the parks, and we also ensure that children are having a safe time at the parks. My favorite part of the job is just a little bit of everything. So one day you could be enforcing rules of the park, and the next day you could be having a summer camp here at the Fort King National Landmark. So you never know what you're gonna get day in and day out. It's a little bit of everything, and that's why I love it. I honestly get asked all the time, what do park rangers do? And a lot of people don't know that the City of Ocala has park rangers, and I think it is awesome that we do, because it obviously helps the community and it helps the parks, and you can see it. Our parks look amazing every day because we have such a great staff. Some of the things that I think people don't know that park rangers do is we actually do programs for kids, which when I tell people about that, they are like, wow, that's amazing. But we actually go to parks, we do pop-up programs. Right now it's a little bit complicated because of the COVID-19. However, once that goes away, we will be doing those programs again, and it's awesome because we get to approach the kids, and it makes the parks a lot more fun to go up to, and the kids get to see a park ranger there and helping them with the program and the games and learning about wildlife at the park. So I think that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know that we do, and we also enforce the rules. And there's a lot of different park rangers from state to federal, and here at the city, we do a little bit of everything. So if you don't know, just call us and we'll give you the answer. I think the park ranger program that we have here at the City of Ocala is amazing. It's gone leaps and bounds since I've been here the last time. It's an amazing program, and we have an amazing group of park rangers, and we work well as a group, and we're always here to help you at the City of Ocala in the parks. I'm Andrew Corbello. I'm Recreation and Parks.
My name is Caroline Rakowski. I am a park ranger too, and I've been with the city of Ocala for over 3 years now. I think that people don't realize that there are different parts of a park ranger's job. So some people think that park rangers just do enforcement. Other people think that park rangers just talk about the environment and things like that. But the really glorious thing about being a park ranger is you get to do all of the above. We get to talk about why our natural resources are important, and at the same time, if we see somebody destroying something, we can educate them so they realize, why it's not cool to be, lighting fires and things of that matter that really do impact our community and overall our planet. So my day changes all the time. That's what I love about my job, is that every day I come into the office is something new. So my office is here at Fort King National Historic Landmark. I get to do a lot of the historical programming and nature programming for the city in general. And I get to work with reenactors. We do a big reenactment. We just finished building a beautiful garden, and our park grounds are open right now 7 days a week from sunrise to sunset. You can come and walk the trails, go in the fort, and check out the garden. We are doing a 8-week summer camp program right now. So I've got to really show these kids that have been kind of stuck inside for the last few months because of the virus, bring them back outside, teach them survival skills, teach them about the different parks around the area, different places they can go outside so they feel more comfortable doing those things when something, as serious as a pandemic occurs. They can go outside, they can get that stress relief just like we all need, and get reintroduced to nature instead of staring at a screen all day. My job is extremely important to talk about Ocala history. Fort King is an amazing place to come and learn about your local history here in Ocala. A lot of stuff happened here. Also, I get to talk about conservation and protecting our natural resources, which is very near and dear to my heart. And I also get to interact with all age groups, from adults to toddlers. I get to impact our community on a daily basis, and that's what I really love about my job. I am Caroline, and I am Recreation and Parks.
Park Ranger Omar. I'm one of the downtown park rangers. I've been with the city of Ocala since October of last year, so it's been just under a year. One of my favorite parts of my job is I get to be outside. I'm not cooped up with an office somewhere. I get to be outside, enjoy the fresh air, the sun, and interact with people. Day-to-day operations that I do vary depending on what shift I am on. I work either a day shift or a night shift. I can get into different things from just patrolling the park, talking to people, providing them information with fishing ordinances, fishing rules, helping injured wildlife, taking injured wildlife to rehab centers, talking to visitors of the area, providing them with information, directions. It varies day to day. I think it would be interesting for people to know that we work closely with the local law enforcement. A lot of people, I don't think, realize that. We have direct line communication with them in the event of emergencies. We can act as first responders. We can help them with car issues to limited points. We can provide them with information of parks and regulations throughout the city, ordinances that we have. We are able to enforce parking violations. So if you have private property or somebody's parked in these parks, we can address that issue as well. I am Omar, and I am Recreation and Parks.
Hi, I'm Andrew Nichols. I'm a ranger with the city of Ocala. I've been here a little over a year now. Yeah. Passionate about the job because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Growing up, here in Ocala, I was always involved with the Boy Scouts, always involved with different youth activities involved outdoors, and whenever the opportunity arose that they were hiring park rangers, I was like, geez, I get to be a Boy Scout all the time. And I was super excited about that, as well as, getting to show off some of my different skills and abilities that I've learned throughout the military and throughout life. What I like about my job is it's always a new adventure whenever I'm out and about. I never know what I'm going to run into. I like fast pace. I like change. Don't like doing the same thing every day. I'm not stuck in a cubicle. My cubicle is out here with the birds in the trees. Just get in the truck, I drive around, and then I walk around the park and see what I can see. A lot of times, I might run into an injured duck or a kid that needs help fishing, or someone has a question on fishing regulations, or just general questions. I kind of tell them about all the amenities that Ocala has, and just make people feel welcome when they come to our city. A lot of people don't really understand that we have like a very wide range of things we do. Typically when I come to work, I could be doing anything from being a school teacher to a football coach to a basketball coach, or being an EMT and helping some kid that just scraped his knee in the playground, or I also help out with law enforcement quite a bit too, whether it could be from a parking violation to the police need help setting up barricades, to we need traffic control with a parade or another event downtown. I help out with the entertainment, live on the square. I'm Andrew Nichols, and I'm Recreation and Parks.
How's it going, guys? Seth Crevison here for Ocala Rec and Parks Month. I've been with the city for 3 years now as a park ranger too. One of my favorite things to do as a park ranger is save wildlife. I absolutely love to help wildlife, whether it's saving an injured duck, a baby squirrel, baby bats. So I love being able to do programs with the kids and teach them about nature and show them different things from alligators to different snakes, go on hikes and swimming and teach them about survival skills and hiking and all things nature. We also are stewards of the parks, so we're responsible for cleaning up after people. So we pick up trash, litter, we do simple tasks such as fixing broken benches and signs. That's a typical day for us. We have 46 parks in Ocala, and we try to make it to as many as possible in a day just to observe, make sure everything's going good in the park, everyone's behaving, and if we can clean or pick up anything in the park, that's what we'll do. I think park rangers are important to the community because they play a vital role in helping people bridge the gap between community and nature. We have a lot of info that we can give people, whether it's teaching them about wildlife, teaching them about things here at the fort, or different little facts that we have in each of our parks. All of our 46 parks are different in every shape, way, and form, and some of them have ponds or waterfalls or bat houses, and it's really easy to get people involved and educated in different facts for our Ocala parks. Fun fact that people don't realize what park rangers do is a lot of people think we're extremely outdoorsy people, but out of an 8-hour shift, I probably drive more than 4 to 5 hours in a day. So there's a lot of time behind the steering wheel, and it's not just walking in the parks. Just my thing that I like to inform people about is to remind people not to feed our wildlife. That includes ducks and squirrels in all of our parks. And if there's ever a problem with any of our wildlife, just give the on-duty park ranger number a call. I'm Seth, and I'm Recreation and Parks.